judgment, I don't know how we look on it, but yeah, could I invite ones and ones, left some comments. Cause we are follow the money here, sir. And we are say we are advocate the restoration of the Ethiopian monarchy. You understand? We say the people have to clamor for the restoration of the Ethiopian monarchy. Personally, me think like I'll say all a country like Jamaica, them should have just lead the way and say, alright then. Right now, our political situation is such that we have been granted independence since 1962. And the formation of our government is such that the head of state of our country is the representative of a different country. That is independence. That is the level of independence that we have been granted. Wherein you have an overlord from a different country who when you turn up to that overlord's country, you are considered an alien to that country. So there's a double standard right there. So therefore there is no independence. And we think like the intelligent people who are in government now, it's time them stop prolong this fast. This is a joke. It's getting ridiculous. We are boasting of being an independent country, and we're still carrying the yoke of Britain. No, get rid of it. This is a Christian country. Yeah. And no matter how them deliberate about this Christ and form themselves into different groups, Presbyterians, Methodists, Baptists, Pentecostal, all of these things. Yeah. Roman, Catholic, Anglican. Yeah, all of these things. There's only one Christ. You understand what I'm dealing? And in this conflict right here, with Italy and Ethiopia, the man at close quarters, them draw in the British, the French. You understand what I'm dealing? Them did say something where the Canadian man say we make it sound like he must support the thing. You understand where they say no, withdraw the sanctions. You understand? So them man they are lean them with it. From one extreme the man bring the thing. The man said the first extreme is this. The man said this not right and him cut left it in involved. He can't involve in this. That's Mexico. Mexico get up and cut left the thing. Yeah. And then him come down the spectrum till him reach over to when him a go start talk about the Englishman. Yeah. Englishman I say yo, him did white name then make certain sanctions but such and such and such and start make a bag of excuse, but yet still him I say boy you can't recognize Italy's victory over Ethiopia. So before he was supporting it, but now too it get sticky between Italy and Germany, very sticky, them get close. Them say yo this fallout are go on, so them a try impose themselves and sanction Italy now even more. You see? Them a say yo the Frenchman crawl pan him belly like a snail as usual. You know, say the escargot thing. Yeah, I say it go. Yeah, he crawl and him go make a deal with Italy, recognizing Ethiopia as a part of Italy. Yeah. And then Elan Powder was busting at the camp. So we say why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from among us. He that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now therefore, ye kings, and be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Yeah, that is the second Psalms. You know, the one after is number 1, where it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be, you understand, the whole meditation. Yeah. So yeah. So we are say as these are Christian countries. This is where we get towards now. France, Britain, Italy. These are Christian countries. Ethiopia, Christian country. Italy, say Roman Catholicism. They must say Peter was the founder of the Roman Catholic Church, because he is the Bishop of Rome, the first Bishop of Rome. So they must say them have an apostolic tradition. Ethiopia as well says they have an apostolic tradition. Yeah. Peter, Ethiopia stemmed from the Egyptian, the church at Alexandria. Yes. And that was the part of the See of St. Mark. You understand it? So Mark, them say St. Mark formed that apostolic tradition, or you understand, in Egypt, and it passed down to the Ethiopian thing. You understand? But this is the organization of the church type of thing, wherein the practice of the thing in Ethiopia, it's still distinct in a way, you know. Yeah. Because when you can see, when you attend an Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Mass, you can see Moses days, Aaron days, when all the man them conduct themselves around the Ark of the Covenant in the temple. You understand? Or you officiate in the ceremonies and all of these things. It wasn't no bush thing. Order. You understand? So when you feel that energy, you can say, well, Moses and Aaron sitting this. Yeah, a King David sitting this. A King Solomon sitting this. You understand? Say, I listen, last thing this. Yeah. So what we are saying now in terms of this Christianity, that in itself, there must be a unification in that regard as well. You understand? We are dealing because, okay, they all using the Bible to advocate them thing. You understand? We are dealing. There are versions of the Bible, all sort of thing. But His Majesty had told us that no matter how old the version may be, and no matter what language it may be written, the story remains one and the same. So we know we say we get King James version, and the man and but blaze a fire upon it and say, well then, King James finger with the thing. But His Majesty tell you, say, yeah man, just go and look in, I think they're the same way. You see? So in it now, we see the tradition from Moses come straight down to Jesus. Yeah. We see, say, well then, the heritage of the thing, it have a root in Ethiopia. You understand? And you look at the Queen of Ethiopia, the Black Queen. She went and she accepted this man's fate. You understand? And she make it, the thing becomes a Jewish state, basically. You understand? Yeah, because of the wisdom of Solomon. And the thing now, she have offspring through the union with this brother. And so the lineage of fear authority, she pass it down through the kings now. You understand? The Queen of Sheba, yeah. So we see, well then, one Christ. You understand what we are dealing. So them Christian people, you know, if you just come to that and know. So in case of Jamaica now, when you say majority Christian, no, acknowledge this thing, say, we want to practice. Yeah, we have to kind of look into where this Ethiopian man here practice. Because out of all of the people who are profess Christianity, and this culture have the most responsiveness in terms of getting reaction from the Creator. You know, said divine intervention. His Majesty speak of it. You understand? If I never did for God to change the situation, you hear them on your plan, we finish. You understand? I mean, these are the Psalms. You just King David and his struggles. He's still a different God. You understand? So, if we say we are work off of what the book are deal with, the life where we are living in front of we, this is the only way it match up to what the book has say. If you're not going to work with the fullness of the manifestation of what the book has say, it makes sense you work with the book. You understand how you're dealing? They see all in the coronavirus and they show you say, well, in a whole heap of pastor, I say, yo, hear me? Go and support the thing online. Same way. Go and let off the money online. Same way. Tithes and offerings. Don't make this stop. You remember, you know, the pastor still want collect, you know. Knowing full well, say, yo, for some of the people, them, the income are going to stop. Because they can't rotate and mobilize with throughout the thing. You understand? Yeah. But them still want to suck out the thing out of you. You understand? You're dealing. All them thing there. No. Yeah, you could have said, well, a man say, well, then him still a try to build the vision same way and them project they still need. Yeah, but we are trying to say, you hear me? You know, say, yo, the man them a talk about this bailout, where the government have got bailout, small to medium, 4 to 49 employees. You understand? And then it's gonna be from a loan from the Bank of England. And the Bank of England is set to profit from this loan. It reinforced the idea that the Bank of England separate from the government of England. And therefore, it's like the Bank of England is in charge of the government and the government is in charge of the people. To get to the people, you have to go through the government. So you buy out the government, you have the people. This is just a simple principle I will say I go on. You understand? So now, a man say I saw him want the thing set. Him have enough financial clout for wheel power in the thing and him say, I hear me. Yo, the brother don't deserve to be the president of the United States, you know. As a matter of fact, it come in like it's a joke, because them say, let me parade some man in front of you, and I choose them to sit down in the office. But my financial constraints when me have on the system make this become my underling. This man is a fictitious power this man have. This man don't have no power. Yeah. So the banking system couldn't buy out His Majesty. That's why we are saying it clear right there from what happened in 1936 that it's only the Emperor of Ethiopia can adjudicate in the affairs of man. Every other thing found wanting. You understand? Yeah, deal it. Yeah. This is the Christian tradition. Ethiopia existed before this thing. You understand? Yeah, deal it. Ethiopia embraced Judaism and made that transformation to Christianity, keeping the Judaic rituals and things in the worship. You understand? I said to you. So the thing connected. So as me I tell you, say what going on after this now? War. Yeah, because hostilities cease, but then the covert thing I continue. You understand? I deal while my lord I butcher the people in Ethiopia. Yeah? So His Majesty reside in a bar now, and the man say, alright then, boy, yo, this thing I plug out, you know. Now I send for the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah. I send for the Savior of the world, because that's what is the tablet of Daniel and the tablet of the Savior of the world. Bring that to birth. You understand? Yeah, all of them money we say, alright then boss, you have a sickness, you have where me can pray for you and touch you and you can heal and you can get up and walk and all of them things. Me think them power they come in like them power they had some joke thing compared to A country and its leader have knife at them throat. They finish. Yeah. And this man institute his religious practices. This man draft in tradition. And the man bring him tradition close to his home. In his home. You understand? And up and starting to practice this thing. This man revival of fortunes come. You understand? I deal it. So this man Christianity, this man faith in God, it proven. You understand? I want to say I deal it. And what you're gonna require in a leader? Clear conscience. Yeah, this man show you that, brethren. You understand? So the tradition. Remember, His Majesty is the progeny of King Saleh Selassie of Showa. King Saleh Selassie of Showa was a monk, and his father was king, and his father get killed, and his older brother who was next in line, he couldn't make the journey to thwart the enemy. And King Saleh Selassie left the monastery and raised the army and vanquished the enemy. And when his brother got free from wherever he was to say come back for this throne, him and said no. Yeah. You see, that is the original priest king. You understand me? This is the progeny. This man is the progeny of Emperor Menelik II. This man have one son, or a lot of children, but this son, King Haile Melikat, the father of King Menelik. When Menelik father name him some other name. And his King Saleh Selassie said, no, change this man name to Menelik. You understand me? Yes. So you understand? This is ill health caused this man not to become emperor of Ethiopia. This same King Saleh Selassie. You understand me? But him issue come sit on the throne. You understand? Haile Selassie is from the issue of King Saleh Selassie. You understand me? Yeah. Come down to Ras Makonnen. Ras Makonnen's mom was King Saleh Selassie's daughter. You understand me? Yeah. Remember, say King Saleh Selassie can trace himself, father by father, to Menelik I, the union of Solomon and Sheba. Yeah, so within the whole global thing, the Emperor of Ethiopia, the Lion of Judah, yeah, him have the authenticity to govern over human affairs. You understand? It proven. You understand? Yo, remember, Roman Catholic are pray to God, through Jesus and Mary, You understand? See there? Haile Selassie, the Ethiopian Orthodox the faith, are pray to God through Jesus and Mary. Same way, you understand what I'm dealing? How now? The Creator we are that is unseen, that we say manifest as Jesus. And Rastafari declares that is the manifestation here, Haile Selassie. Yeah? That unseen, in allowing things to come to pass. In his judgment, he decided to allow to come past Ethiopia's revival from Italian domination. A two Christianity, I call upon Jesus and Mary. But one prayer was answered. You can see this man design when you want to deal with the thing. And you can see Ethiopia's situation. The judgment clear. God favor these things. You understand when I deal it? So individuals are individuals. There are good kings and there are bad kings. That is what is you see in the Bible. You understand? The throne remained the same. The crown remained the same. Yeah. The objective remained the same. Because the throne of the Emperor of Ethiopia is the throne of Christ. You understand? The throne of Christ. Yeah. It belongs to Christ. Even the emblem, it shows you is a vacant seat. Only Christ can sit on that throne. You understand what I'm dealing? So yeah. So it did if you say yes, mankind for trust The Lion of Judah, cause where we are say different kings, a man can come sit down upon it and him not fulfill the full 100 of the thing. The thing will decline. But any man who sit down upon that throne must make sure he must set himself for be Christ. You understand what we are dealing? Yeah. As destruction I go reach. So now, boom, what we say now is this. They must give the thing. They must give this thing a go. Yes, man. Because if you have a one world government, we're heading towards that anyways, but we are trying to show you and say no, if you not choose a one world government, the head of it must be the King of Kings of Ethiopia. It can't be nothing else in this time. You understand how we are dealing? Yeah. I just eat that. So when I say Falla De Money, Daddy Marcus TV, Abatekil Foundation. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. And I really had to gas up the things certain way still. It moving at a pace where like, yeah. One more time, you have the time to be more, can concentrate on it because I gotta keep referring to this speech because, or this chapter, sorry. Because it's a thing I want to bring into focus. In the community of nations, United Nations, all different represented, every different country represented in that body. Yeah. We are say, I think they're poison. The League of Nations was a failure. And in 1963, His Majesty had to address the United Nations General Assembly again because it was heading for destruction. You understand? Remember, Pharaoh stiff-necked, that, You understand? So they might move away from the thing, but they might head back towards it in the long run. I just thought they might just keep going towards it and it just going to give them sentence. You understand? So what me I say is this thing, the machinery. See, I tell you about the AU yesterday. I tell you about the machinery of the United Nations. Yeah. And that over to the Emperor of Ethiopia. Yes. Make him have an imperial government. Yes. I saw it for them. Make him falter. Remember say a giant, yeah, God decide upon this man's side in the judgment. You understand what I did? Yeah. Once the people them support the thing. Yeah, so I say Jamaica for just do that. Yeah? Adopt the Ethiopian Orthodox Theoid faith as the state religion. Adopt the King of Kings of Ethiopia as head of state. Sign up to the 1955 Constitution of the Empire of Ethiopia. Work it out. But I saw it for go. That is a bold statement. That's even greater than Jamaica getting membership of the AU. Which is such a joke because Jamaica should have achieved that long time. Haiti come and achieve that before Jamaica. I don't get it. Yeah? Yeah, but yeah. If now you say you bring into, it's uneasy to talk. Obviously it's not an easy thing, but I try to show you say what we need to see within the community of nations is the standard of the Lion of Judah. Yes? And a state called the Empire of Ethiopia. That should never ever erase from the annals of history. God judge in that man's favor. You understand? Yeah, so we are say Falla De Money. Yeah man, I go like a while I chat on the thing. But yeah man, Falla De Money. You understand? And we're gonna show you His Majesty deal with the thing. You understand? Because now if we are looking for leadership, then we can only research His Majesty's government. You understand? Our state must be organized. There's a king and a queen. Yeah, them say first lady sort of thing. So say if a woman win, why am I gonna be the first gentleman? Hey, listen. King and queen. That is the black heritage. Traditional leadership. That way I say. Yeah. So at some point in time, yeah, the king of Jamaica is the emperor of Ethiopia. But soon Jamaica will have some royal bloodline. Yeah. Remember, the king of kings of Ethiopia ruled over different kings, And to elevate to a man to the rank of king, it's only the king can do that. The emperor can do that. You understand? Yeah, you can proclaim yourself king, but if the emperor no, if you not agree to it, then he might have hostilities with you through it. You see? So yeah. But may I say, the way forward that me see it, not telling a lie. And if you follow the money, cause right, money is a power, so that automatically says it's a material thing that, but then it have a spiritual element. It reflect a spiritual law. You understand? I mean, there must be a currency within your spirituality. You understand? Yeah. So when you follow that currency in your spirituality, you must know, so well, then it lead you to one place. The well of salvation. You understand? Where things are bountiful. Yeah. Yeah. So I hate that still. A father joiner, you get a diplomat. Grandma's same way. Yeah, about the Kill Foundation, Daddy Marcus TV. I say no Rastafari. All a different med still. A long time they don't have to read that chapter there still. As I say, I gotta refer to it from quite frequently, because we say the agenda follow the money. Economic empowerment we say, You understand? So we say, an imperial government must be able to can function. Yeah. So it go.